The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Carlos Rodon will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Labor Torres.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu, and there are two away now.
Batting first, the second baseman.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's coming off a nice game. 3 hits, 3 RBIs, clutching up. He's the guy they want up at the plate right now when the game's on the line.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the home half now. Yankees nothing. White Sox coming up. More baseball after this on MLB Network. Luis Severino will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the ALCS. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Now batting, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Garcia.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1 the count.
And now a pitch on the way. LeMahieu with a great stop. It's in time.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. In there for strike one, 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And it's gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. His first homer so far in the series as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. His first homer here in the series, and the Sox will move out in front now 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
At the plate now, Luis Robert. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
The designated hitter.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
Here's Jay Bruce now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And now pitch on the way. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
To the plate now, James McCann. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the White Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Voigt playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
So here's Trey Mancini. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Carter Kieboom digs in now as he sends it on the ground to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the switch hitting power threat, Yoan Moncada.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
This has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Now in the box, Nick Madrigal. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? The pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Man at second here with 2 away. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Wow, that's up onto the patio. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder.
And right into the shift. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 2 full. White Sox on top, 6-1. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This is foul right side. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Luis Robert, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Pulled toward right center field. Mancini will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, James McCann.
Standing in, James McCann. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They lead it 6-1. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Hit to first. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voit. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one will bounce into the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to right center. Mancini moving back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo home run for Yoán Moncada. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Jordan Montgomery answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. So now to the plate, Jarrod Dyson. He swings and grounds it to short. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Row, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes the stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Stepping in now, Nick Madrigal. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third. He's right there. The tag gets one. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Trey Mancini.
And now a pitch on the way. Trey Mancini will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
At the plate now, Carter Kieboom, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Mancini aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Throw down to second.
The count is 1-2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Gio Urshela, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The White Sox lead it 7-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box, Jay Bruce. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. His first homer here in the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Ottavino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of innings for his guys.
The catcher, number 33,
In now, James McCann. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Stepping up now, Yoan Moncada. He went deep last time up. As a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run job by Yoan Moncada. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. So now to the plate, Gerard Dyson. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Leury Garcia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The White Sox lead this one 12-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.